I have an unusual talent. It's been cultivated by the need to feed my autistic son 3 times a day without a great deal of input from him. Since he's non-speaking, I need to access what he wants combined with what his body needs and what I have on hand to prepare. His body is sensitive and food is truly his medicine, so it's not something I can really just take lightly or blow off. If he has the smallest amount of a junky oil, he will react violently. So it's not something I also can just occasionally do or justifying taking the day off from. The social media handle name I've used for the past decade came from a description of my life, Betsy on the go. Each morning after Joey gets his shower, he will go and sit in our car until either Ron or myself drives him somewhere. He constantly needs to be out in the community to feel happy. So we bounce around town all day, every day, with our packed up food to last us pretty much until dinner. Clearly there needs to be a certain level of organization, but there also needs to be a huge amount of creativity. I'll admit, I've gone a bit above and beyond with delivering the best possible meals, but it's what I do. So how can I help keep it functional? And how can I help you keep it functional? By helping you understand that the effort made in food preparation of large quantities can be rebranded for different meals. So what exactly does this mean? So let me give you some examples of how I make this important trick kind of work for me. There's a few staples that I always have in my refrigerator. Something green and leafy, random vegetables, some type of meat, and tortillas. I use almond flour tortillas by Siete Foods. Some type of cheese or dairy-free cheese in my son's situation, and some type of homemade sauces or salad dressing. Then I always have certain pantry items, canned beans, including refried, rice, pasta, onions, garlic, avocados, potatoes, and of course my healthy fats and spices that I cook with. So if we had grilled vegetables the night before, I might take those leftovers in the morning and blend them with some tomato sauce and then pour them over pasta. If we had like tacos the night before, then I will use the leftovers, the meats and the guacamole and such to basically make a burrito that travels easily. If we had hamburgers the night before and I have leftover, usually very dried out, pre-cooked patties, I can add those to some bean chili topped off with some cheese, fresh herbs, maybe some chopped onions. If I made roasted chicken, I may shred it up with some rice and fresh herbs and maybe some hearty vegetables like carrots and peppers, and then toss it with a salad dressing or that magic green sauce recipe from the video on magical herbs and spices. And I would serve it maybe on some lettuce. The old saying for this method is cook once, eat twice, which refers to leftovers, but this is a little different because the point is you can create more than just leftovers. You can create a totally different meal with just different spices and textures from food that would otherwise be thrown out.